Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today, I've been playing around with an idea for a little while about trying to do a stream where I just live on the Carrack and go to Pyro and just go fart around, do some contracts and whatnot. So today we're going to be trying that. I finally got my Carrack set up for this, mostly. Um, had a few issues with some of the vehicles I wanted to take, but we'll not get into it. But actually, before we leave to head out to Pyro, I'll give you a walkthrough of what I've got set up so far. I'm also going to be trying to multi-stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so we'll see how that goes. Um, yeah, we need to go up a floor. So I've basically packed the Carrack full of, you know, vehicles to use in Pyro that I thought I might want. You know, I've got the medical bed on board. So here you can see my Razor EX and my Fury in the hangar on top of the Carrack. And then if we go down to the bottom deck, I'm going to be taking a few ground vehicles along as well, just in case I get bored. Maybe I want to go to an outpost and not have to fight first person. And then I've got my Ursa medevac that I can drive around and shoot enemies. Also bringing along the Geo in case I want to do some ground mining, and uh, bringing along a regular Atlas in case I want to try cargo in this ship, which I probably won't, but you know, it could happen. No. Go to habitation. Crap. Yeah. It'll go back down. So I've got a few options when I get to Pyro as to what I want to do. Honestly, I haven't been in Pyro just a ton lately, so yeah, we'll just be looking around and see what we can find. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and head out to Pyro and see how it goes.
Haunted drive is now on.
But yeah, basically I'm gonna be using the Carrack as a mobile base, basically. So if I end up going to do about any bounty missions or fighting at outposts, I will probably park the Carrack a good distance away and take either one of the the Razor EX or the Fury or the Ursa if I'm going to go in and do something like that. Or, I mean, who knows? I don't really have much of a plan on what I want to do. I know my citizens for prosperity rep is kind of low, so that could be something to work on. Where are they? Yeah, I'm at contractor, apparently. I don't know if you get, you know, new contracts or better contracts once you get higher up with these guys, but I don't know. We might make some progress on the rep for that. I may go do some contested zones while we're here. Um, I do need to grab a couple full sets of comp boards at some point. But mainly just going to go mess around. And the reason I'm using the Carrack is because of the amount of quantum fuel it has. So I'm going to be using the Carrack to jump around in Pyro,
Quantum drive
and
is now off.
then we'll have. I just had a horrible thought. I really hope I didn't replace the quantum drive in this and forget to put the jump module back in. That might slow me down a little. We'll see though. But yeah, we'll go try and get into Pyro real quick. But yeah, the point was I wanted to see if I could make the Carrack useful, and I've been kind of down on this ship for quite a while. Um, yeah, they finally made the cargo pods work, so technically you can use it for cargo. It is not um, a good thing to do because the cargo pods still don't drop to the ground. Wow, I'm flat out missing
Shields
this.
online.
Hold on, we'll get situated. Right, did I drop my landing gear? No. Okay, so
Shields
we'll try
offline.
this again. Maybe? Yeah, okay. I'm thinking I don't have the jump module. That's horrible. I'm gonna try and get centered just to make sure. But I'm not even seeing the jump point now. Where am I situated? Yeah, okay. Okay, there it is. And yeah, I'm going to guess I replaced the quantum drive on this and didn't realize it. Took the jump module off. So I'm going to have to come over here and fly into this station, Pyro Gateway, and go ahead and grab a jump module, which is not fun. So we'll see. That shouldn't take me long. But yeah, I basically went and bought the Razor EX and the Buccaneer because as near as I could figure, those were two of the few that will fit in the hangar on the Carrack. So I basically went and spent close
Shields
to 4
online.
million credits on this, but that's okay. So wouldn't be a bad thing if we made some money off this. Oh right, this is Pyro Gateway, so the hotkey, no, there we go, there we go. I called for cargo first. Anyhow, we are going to go right over here and hope that nothing bugs out when I do this and it takes all my vehicles and ships off of this thing, because that was very sad on how long it took to get all that together and in the ship and ready to go.
Landing gear deployed.
So we're gonna hope it stays while I get a jump module.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
Okay. One thing I really need to do, and I should probably do that before I forget, I'm gonna go into the med bay on my Carrack and go ahead and set my respawn here. There we go. Which probably isn't the greatest idea, considering I haven't gone through the jump point yet. And, you know, trolls. So, could end up in a bad way. However, pressing on like that won't happen. And I'm going to have to store this, so...
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle. Your
Store.
vehicle has been. Please visit us again.
And just because I don't trust it, I'm gonna wait until it finishes. Could be okay. But, you know, like I said, I really don't want to have to set that Carrack up again. Alright, it's good to go. I wonder what jump module I need. That could be fun to find out. Everything else on that ship is size 3, I think. So, I really don't know. Jump module is empty. Yeah, everything's size 3, so... I guess we'll have to see what we can equip to it. I'm really not sure. Wrong way. There it is. Galleria. It'd be really nice if they fix that bug though, to where I don't know where I'm going. To where it didn't take your jump module off every time, but okay, this is horrible. I think it's upstairs. Ship weapons. I do not see a platinum bay though. Okay. Back downstairs. I'm also really curious as to whether or not the chat function on this multi-stream is going to work or not. So I should probably open up something else to see. Propulsion. Okay, that's size 1, 2, 3. We'll buy this one and see if we can put it on our Carrack. Hopefully that'll work. Yes. Okay. Alright, we have a jump module. I'm actually a little curious if you could put a size 1 on and if it would work, but now's not the time for testing. Oh right, I needed to open up the stream just to see. What is happening? Okay. And we'll see how this goes. Hopefully that won't have caused any problems though. I am going to have to
Welcome
stop
to
somewhere
the
to get
ASOC
ammo
vehicle retrieval
probably,
system.
if I do very
Your
much
vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
FPS stuff, but we'll see how it goes. It might be okay. You never know. Okay, I guess I'll just have to check every now and then to see if someone talks, but we'll see how it goes. I don't have a lot of faith in the chat actually working for the multi-stream, but that would surprise me if it actually worked. But why are you sitting wonky? Hmm. Whatever. He'll be fine. Maybe. Or it might blow up the whole ship. You know, no telling. This is one of those ships though, I don't really feel like this ship will be very common to see until we get NPC like gunners, NPC crew, or the blades
Anthem
for
Aerospace. All
NPCs.
systems online.
Yeah, right, Pyro Gateway. No idea why that doesn't work
Takeoff
here,
complete.
but it's a thing. This is ending up being quite a bit of setup to get this going though. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that really want this ship to work and work well.
Service complete.
Shields offline. Landing gear raised.
But yeah, like I said, until you have the NPC gunners, I think it's gonna be a hard sell on the Carrack because you're never gonna get people that want to run a Carrack with you. It's not. When it comes to ships like this, as long as the Polaris is in the game, nobody's gonna want to run around on a Carrack. So, yeah, it's you know, what are you gonna do? And honestly, I feel like when the Ironclad comes out that it may well be a better option for doing something like this. I guess we'll see, but yeah. And the wormhole is open. Off we go. Maybe? Why are we not going? Are we going? Oh my god. I'm trying to boost into it. Ha! Okay, it let me go. I'm betting I'm hitting the sides quite a bit in this thing though. It's not exactly a small ship. Yeah, I think I hit there. It may kick me out if I hit too much. Could happen. I think we made it though. Okay, so first order of business, let's get away from the jump point because, you know, people are kind of assholes. Okay.
Quantum drive is now on. Shields
Alright,
online.
let's drop out
Quantum drive is
and
now
we're gonna
on.
go over to Checkmate and take a look at contracts and try and figure out what we want to do while we're here. Oh, that was close.
Shields offline.
I knew it was this general direction.
Quantum drive is now on.
But I'm just checking. Yeah, okay. We are okay. And this is honestly one of the best things about the Carrack. is the amount of quantum fuel you have. So the question being, do I want to do bounties or do I want to do like some first-person shooter stuff, or I really don't know. But I need to step away for just a minute, so I'll be right back. And I made it back just in time. Alright, here we are, checkmate. Let's see if we can find a contract that we want to do. So, we have mercenary, halt narcotics or operation. Let's see. Pilot seeking combat support, that could be fun. Ship needs emergency assistance. I feel like my little snub ship may not be up to that, so here we go. Let's do this. Take outlaws at Rustville offline. So we'll go try that. Wonder how bad that'll be. And it's fairly close, so that's a good thing.
Quantum drive is now on.
I am down to 8 million quantum fuel, so I don't know. We'll see. I don't see any need to refuel just yet, but yeah. At some point, we'll have to. I'm really not sure exactly what is involved in this mission though, so It'll be a surprise. Oh, and I did actually bring um, the Cambio light attachment for my multi-tool as well, so I could go do repair missions as well while I'm here. I don't know where you get those or what they're under in the contract manager, but you know, that may be my next one. We'll just have to wait and see.
Quantum drive is now off.
Apparently I put a new quantum drive on this thing though at some point, but I don't think it was a very it might be the Agni. I'm not 100% sure. Jeez, I hate it when it does this. Okay. Let's go to this. It looks like it's close. It doesn't matter that much. I'm gonna stop the quantum before we get there and switch to my little snub ship. I think I'm gonna use the razor this time. That way I don't have to go in very close with the Carrack. Okay, let's stop it here.
Quantum drive is now off.
And what we're gonna do, we're just gonna leave the Carrack here. I think it might be okay. Yeah. It is Pyro, so, you know, put here.
Quantum drive.
There might be. It is. Thank you very much. Wow, I am just really impressed that the Restream chat is working. Uh, so, saw your comment on Twitch. Thank you. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Got a little distracted there. It's okay. Okay, so we're gonna go on up to the next floor. We'll go ahead and pull that snub ship out. Go have some fun. I don't know. I feel like I could take the Fury. I feel like I'm close enough. But you know what? I've had the Fury for longer. I haven't done much. Well, I haven't really done anything with this razor yet. So we'll give it a shot.
Hello. How can Miss help you
Go ahead and
today?
increase my power settings. Alright. And we're free. I'm just going to leave my Carrack floating here with the hangar open and hopefully nobody finds it. So, we'll see how that works out for me. This thing's pretty quick though. You know what? Let's go ahead and jump.
Quantum travel engaged.
Okay, that wasn't very good to jump. It's okay. Oh, it did better than I thought it would. Okay, so we are going to Rustville. Let's go ahead and slow down a little. This ship is fairly stealthy though, and that's one of the better things about it. The downside is it's you know, not very strong pretty easy to take it out. But we'll see how it does. I'm a little concerned because I can't seem to target any of these ships. Which, you know. Does this thing have lights? Yeah, they're on. Okay. So, I am here to kill power generators, apparently. That is okay. Someone's here with a raft. Alright, we'll go ahead and land. Oh, I see some NPCs, actually. Might be good to kill them before I get out of my ship.
Shield under attack.
One on the roof up here. I don't think I hit him. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. There we go. Got him. That was a lot of NPCs, and there are more. Wow. Okay. That's about all I see at the moment. You know. Oh my god, it's Ezzy. Hey man. Or Saltstorm, sorry. Call you by your right name. Haven't seen you in a while. Alright, let's go ahead and sit down here. Yeah. Rough landing. Yeah, bud, I finally got Starlink, so I actually have, you know, internet that can support streaming, maybe. Maybe. Let's aim a little better. Maybe we can get him. No, I think there's something in the way or something that's not letting me shoot that guy. Anyhow, we'll just get in a little closer. Yeah, so I can actually stream now, I believe. Or at least that's the delusion I'm under. Okay. Is this an elevator? It is an elevator. Okay. So, let's go to the basement. Looks to be where the... No. This is the wrong place. Okay. Well, let's go back up then. Oh, here's a ladder. This probably isn't safe. Yeah, don't you want to come play Star Citizen with me? Huh? Oh, hello. Okay. Well, see, I'm not understanding because now it says they're down below me again. That's another exit to this building. I don't want to go up. Okay, so how do I get to them? Right here, I bet. Yeah, crawl space. That's where you want your generators, right? Having a hard time seeing in here. Yeah, I've been playing Star Citizen for a good while. It's okay. You know, it's getting a lot better. Still has some bugs, but it's a lot more playable than it used to be. I have no idea how to get in there. Ah, okay, got it. Okay, we're ready to leave this building. Yeah, I've been playing this game probably something like 2 years off and on. You know, I had a lot of trouble with it at the start with my computer, and upgraded my computer so it got a little better, but my internet was still pretty bad, and honestly the game was pretty bad at times. So we'll see that this area is a little closer. We'll go to this one. So it's been kind of on again, off again kind of deal with this game. Um, but yeah, I got better internet and I can actually stream now, which, you know, if I was going to stream any of the games I play, this is the one I would want to stream the most. So, crap. Oof. But yeah, this is the one I would want to stream, so, you know, finally got good internet, so streaming. Okay, I need to heal a little. Not the sniper. Quite a few NPCs though. Oh. Yeah, there we go. I need to fix my belt real quick. Yeah, I only brought... Oh, I meant to stop in at Checkmate and drop off some gear. Oh well. We'll do that. We'll do that at some point. I do need to remember to at least put that stuff in my boxes in my ships, though. Okay. So I need to find a hole in the floor again, unless I'm mistaken. Let's see what he had. Oh, he had a C-50. Ugh. I could use some ammo if I find one, you know, using a P4, but May not find one. Ah, here it is. Alright, so yeah, that's a generator. That's a generator. 3, 4. Alright, that's all of them. Now I just gotta find that hole in the floor I jumped through. Was it here? No. You've been playing World of Tanks with family? Oh, well. Did you ask them why they weren't playing it when you were playing it? I mean, that's just rude, right? Ah, here's a hole in the floor. Alright, we're out. Okay, let's go on to the next building then. Yeah, no, it's great that they're, that you have something that they want to play as well, but, you know, we spent years on that game, right? Thought I heard a ship. Ah, gotcha. Oh, by the way, you did move to Spain then? I never did catch up with you on that one. Ooh. Kinda thought I saw a guy on the roof there. Maybe not. I don't think I like this area. Oh well, we'll see. Yeah, yeah. Hot? I'm guessing it's pretty hot. Probably a lot hotter than you're used to anyways. On the plus side, it probably won't take you long to get used to it, since, you know, you don't have a choice, and it's gonna be that way all the time. And all that. Okay, they are outside generators at this area, apparently. Where'd he go? I saw him a second ago. I just know he's gonna shoot me in the back when I try to run across here. Nice. I appreciate you using Fahrenheit too, so I actually know how hot it is that you're talking about. Ah, Carno rifle. Okay, I gotta try and make it back to my ship now. But mission complete, at least. Maybe I should have brought a ground vehicle. I didn't realize how big of an area this was gonna be. Had a period of 3 to 4 months. Ah, yeah. Well, you say that, but you will. You'll get used to it. You know what bothers me is I don't... That can't be my Carrack at 28 GM away. But I'm wondering how I'm going to make it back to my Carrack now because I'm not seeing a marker for it. And that's really sad. That can't be at 28 GM away. I guess someone could have stole it and flew it off, actually. That is possible. Ooh. Wind kicked up there. I'm barely moving forward. Do you really think someone stole my ship and flew off in it? That may be what happened. That would be hilarious because this was my first stop.
Engines on. Launch sequence complete.
I am very much afraid someone actually stole my ship.
Landing gear up.
Look at this ship though. That's kind of cool. I am very much afraid someone stole my Carrack and ran away. Hold on. Yeah, I have no marker for it. Unbelievable.
Shield off.
Oh, no, it's only because I'm on the dark side of this moon right now. Or planet? Is this a planet or moon? I don't actually know. I cannot believe someone has already stolen my Carrack though. I thought I parked it far enough out. That's sadly hilarious. Yeah, it's only because I'm on the dark side of the planet though. It's not usually this dark. Is it really going to be 28 GM? And why do I have a major torque imbalance? I mean, wow. Seriously. I guess I'll have to... I guess that's where I have to go. Somebody really has stolen my Carrack and flown off in it. Unbelievable. Well, that'll teach me. I just hope I have enough quantum fuel to make it to it. Or I don't even know if I'm going to be able to target it to go to it. Yum. Oh, I've still got my lights on. Beautiful, beautiful ship. Right? Just bought it yesterday. Oh, this is absolutely terrible. So I literally named this stream "Living in the Carrack," and so I parked quite a ways out from my contract and left my Carrack there and flew off in this ship to go do the contract and was gonna come back to my Carrack. And somebody has found it, got inside, and flown off in the damn thing. That is Pyro for you right there. The Hosanna paint for the Razor is absolutely stunning. I don't think I've actually seen that one. I haven't looked at any paints for this thing. I only bought it in game. Like, so I probably wouldn't get a paint for it. Not to mention, I kind of like the black, you know? Um, it's supposed to be a stealth ship, and the black seems to fit it, and honestly, I just like the black paint that it comes with stock, so I'll probably just leave it. Can I still see? Yep, there it is. Still 7G on the way. I think I'm gonna, yeah, let's stop quantum travel. Is there anything, like, how can you tell if there's anything there to even jump to? You know? Patch City is there. Yeah. I have no idea how I'm gonna jump to that. Like, it won't let me. Oh, I could kill myself. No, it's 7 GM. I'm not close enough. Okay, let's go to Patch City and refuel, I guess. And then I'll try and figure out a way to do this. Ah, okay. White mark in the middle of nowhere. Really? Okay, hold on. Let me look. You said a white mark in the middle of nowhere. That's it, right there. Okay. That's awesome. I do. Yeah. I should have enough quantum fuel to get there. That's just annoying, really. Okay. Interesting targeting. Well,
Quantum fuel at 75%.
huh. I can't decide if I need to stop the quantum travel or not, or if it's going to it and then just taking a weird route, or if the Carrack has actually moved and I just can't see it. Well, it just popped up and said 75% quantum fuel left. So I think it's okay. Alright, let's try this again. Maybe it'll... Oh, come on. I don't think this is... Oh, yeah. 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 All the time. Well, okay, so I'm in Pyro. This is a lawless system. So there's no consequences for committing crimes like blowing up other people's ships, murdering people, you know, anything. Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll try that. Alright. Oh my god. I think I'm actually getting further away now. Yeah. Wow.
Quantum travel
Okay.
complete.
What to do? There's nothing really on the other side of it that I could jump to get closer either. Okay.
Shields off.
It's quantum traveling right now, I think. Maybe.
Quantum travel engaged.
Fuck you, game.
Shield on. Quantum travel
That's
complete.
kind of what I'm wondering though, is if it's moving and that's what's causing it to see, 'cause look, I'm just gonna stop. I'm not moving right now, and it's moving. What what is happening? I don't know what to think about this. I mean, I could just go and claim my ship and it'd be fine, but all right, let's take a look here. See what we think might be happening. I mean, it's kind of like it's moving this way a little bit. Regardless, I think you're right. Since this is being wonky, I'm gonna go refuel because I'm about halfway on my quantum fuel at the moment. So I'm gonna go refuel and then we'll try this again. Yeah, I, I I'm guessing someone has stolen it and then they're just going around doing contracts in it. Maybe. So they'll have a marker that they're jumping to and I can't follow them with the marker like that. And jumping to the actual ship is being pretty wonky. Yeah, it's definitely strange. If someone's in my ship when I find it, though, I am absolutely going to murder them just for funs. Yeah, no, there's actually like piracy is actually a huge part of this game. So yeah, you can there are some ships that can prevent you from going to quantum travel, and there are ships that can there's a ship that can pull you out of quantum travel. If they were sitting in front of me with it activated, whenever I hit their little net, it would pull me out of quantum travel, and then they would be able to, you know, attack me.
Quantum
But
travel complete.
yeah, I mean, it's there. This game has literally everything. So there are mining. There's mining. There is salvaging. There's first-person shooter gameplay. There is ship combat gameplay. I mean, it's unreal. The scope of this game is just, there's nothing to compare it to, really, that I can think of. There's no loading screens either. So everywhere you go, it's all just seamless. This thing is very touchy though. Kind of makes me afraid trying to approach a station or whatever. Okay, let's see. Can we get some refuel action here? But it's way worse than that, Salt. So just mining, right? There is first-person shooter mining where you just use a multi-tool, right? There. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, yeah, there is for that. But then there is ground vehicle mining as well. Then there is ship mining.
Landing gear up.
So, and then salvaging, there's first person shooter mining or salvaging, and then there's ship salvaging, and like it's just absolutely insane. Alright, I remember what I was doing now. Okay, let's take a look at the Carrack.
Shield off.
Where is it? Now it's 16G on the way. Yeah, I guess that was about right. But it's still throwing me off to the side for some reason. Well, yeah. This is interesting. I think I'm just gonna let it run this time and see where it goes because, I mean, what do I have to lose? My whole idea for this stream has been hijacked, so, you know, at this point, we'll just see what happens. It's kinda crappy, but, yeah. Literally hijacked. Oh, good grief. You gotta love Pyro, though. You never know what's gonna happen. And right now, there are two systems. So that first planet I was on, that was one very small part of one planet. And there's places like outposts like that all over the planet. Like not all over, but there's several different points of interest per planet at a minimum. And you don't even have to stay on the points of interest. You can fly in between them and there's just stuff everywhere, right? So this is the Pyro system. This is one of two systems. There's space stations, planets, moons, there's asteroid bases. I mean, there's just, this is one of two systems. I have not. And they have, I think it's either 7 or 9 systems planned. I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember how many there were. But Tater might know. He seems like he knows what he's talking about. But yeah, we're probably looking to get a third system soon, fairly soon. I mean it is. It is. 5 systems for 1.0. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean it is, but So you have to buy a game package to actually play, and that'll be like your starter ship. And really, that's all you have to pay to get into it, though. But there are people I know that have spent over $20,000 on this game. You know, so okay, it's trying to take me to end game now. You know what? Let's route to the ship again, and maybe it'll do it this time. Now that it's taken me kind of out of the way. Stanton, Pyro, Nix, Terra. Hmm. Yeah, I remembered Nix and Terra, but yeah, I can't think of the name of the other one either. Okay, what are you doing? Why are you taking me directly away from it? However, wasn't there? Yeah, look here, look here. I can get fairly close. Well, it probably won't even let me jump though. Maybe it will. Okay, I might can get close this way. I mean, it takes some getting used to the inventory system, but other than that, all the first-person shooter stuff is just that, first-person shooter stuff. You know, it's not that bad. Um, I'm not that far now. Okay, maybe I am. Why am I getting further from it? I kind of feel like they went into. I kind of feel like they turned off coupled, got it going as fast as they could, and just bailed out of it. Is that a thing? It wouldn't be that much faster than me though, right? Alright, let's try this again. I do not believe this is gonna work at all, but I mean, that's closer than half of the other aiming we've done. The flying though is kind of hard to get into, just because where am I going? I don't know what to think about this. This is actually insane. I have no idea what it's doing. Or if someone's on it and oh my god. Alright, let's try again. This is kind of a fun little game at this point though. Oh, I've still got it rooted. I just want to know what's happening now though. Like, I don't even care anymore. This is just... I mean, what is happening? Is it putting me in the path of it, maybe? And yeah, it's coming towards me. I'm just baffled at what's happening right now. I have no idea. There's no way I'm gonna get close enough to see it this way, though. Yeah, what do you think, Tater? You ever seen anything like this happen? I mean, I'm just... Okay. Okay, we're still rooted to the Carrack, so... Yeah, I can't get closer than 500 mm for whatever reason. And it's gonna aim me in front of it. it's it's crazy. So it's not actually in quantum travel, really. Maybe. Okay, I'm 2.5 GM in front of it, apparently. So I'm gonna head into its path and see if I can get a little closer. It's like it's in the planet side quantum travel, right? Where it's like half almost quantum travel, but not really kind of deal. That's about the right speed for what it's doing. But yeah, I don't even know what to say about it at this point. It's just crazy. It's gonna come by, fly by me again, though. It's ah. Well, you know what? At least I'm streaming it, so I can show people later and be like, "Have you ever seen this?" Absolutely unreal. Okay, it's starting to get further away again now. Alright, where am I? Am I close to anything? Not really. Well, all in at this point. Uh, I don't think so. I think you have to go to their website to get it. It's RSI or I don't know, Star Citizen. I think the cheapest you can get a game package right now is $45. So it's not horrible. It's not great either though. I I can't think of a way to catch it though at this point. It's ooh, probably the lower one. If I can jump just like 1 mm, that would be about right.
Quantum travel engaged.
About like that.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, come here, Carrack. There's no way it's gonna get close enough I can see it. I, well, this is closest I've made it. No. Yeah, it's too far to even see. Damn it! So where would it be going, though? Maybe that? No, that's way too far away, isn't it?
Quantum travel engaged.
I'm so I'm at such a loss on this. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good
Shield online.
value.
Quantum
They do
travel
have free
complete.
flies every now and then, uh, where you can try it out for free,
Shield
I think.
off.
But they don't have them very often. Although probably next month there might be one with CitizenCon coming up. Yeah, this is just baffling to me. I'm gonna run out of fuel doing this, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. That's what it is, though. It's like it's stuck in the slow quantum travel. Hmm. Yeah, if you've got a group of friends to play with, it is an amazing game. Solo, it's a good game, but yeah, it's if you have a group, it's amazing. Okay, you know what we're gonna try? We're gonna try this again. Oh yeah,
Engaged.
yeah, and there's usually better deals on the game packages too as well, like you said. Um, oh, I just realized you two can't see each other's chats because one of you's on Twitch and one of you's on YouTube. Where's it going now? But yeah, they usually have discounts to where you can get like better ships than like the $45 one for a little cheaper. Okay. I have no idea where we're going. We're just going. And I'm gonna let it go. 50% quantum fuel. Yeah, I may have to kill myself to get out of this. I mean, I wouldn't mind like killing myself if I could get close enough to the Carrack, because that's where I set my respawn. So it would put me on the ship if I got close enough. I'm just gonna wait here until it gets here, or yeah, and see if this put me in the right spot. If it did, then if it gets close enough, I can just kill myself, respawn on the ship, and it'd be fine. This is just kind of hilarious, so. Yeah, yeah, it's a great game though when you have friends playing. Um, so I'm this ship I'm in right now, Ezzy, is one of the smallest in the game, right? Like this is tiny. The ship I'm actually trying to catch is, you know, a larger ship. It's not, you know, anywhere close to the biggest ship in the game. That's for sure. But if I can catch this ship, maybe that'll give you a sense of scale on the ships. I mean, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. They have ships that if you want to buy on the website cost like $1,500 for one ship, right? I mean, it really is. It's crazy. Now, I will say that it is not really worth putting in very much real money. Like, just get your game package, right? Because you can earn most, if not all, of the ships in game. And also, like, this isn't even the actual game yet. This is still the alpha, is what they call it. I think I would call it a beta, honestly, though, at this point. But when it does move to 1.0, that'll be the actual, you know, Star Citizen game launching, and they'll do a hard reset, and you'll only have your starter ship to start with, which honestly is not a horrible thing. If you don't have, it'll it gives you something to work for in the game, right? So there's that. It is slowly getting closer, I guess. I just can't tell if it's coming to me or not, or if it's gonna be off a, a long ways away from me again. When it gets, if it makes it down to like 500 GM, I'll go ahead and get out of the ship and be ready to kill myself in case it comes within, you know. I want to say it has to be like 10 kilometers. I'm not sure. We'll see though. Literally, I got one contract done though, and this happened. So I don't even know what to think. Like, I kind of wish I hadn't turned my stream on for this and I had just recorded it, because if I can't get back on that ship, I might as well just like rename the stream or something. Maybe. I don't know. Oh yeah, no, I completely understand. I first heard about this game 10 years ago from one of the guys I played World of Tanks with, and I, you know, I didn't I didn't think much of it either. But no, it's actually changed my mind quite a bit. It's not just that it's a good game and like a really good game right now. It's the fact that I believe I'm gonna get out of my ship and see what happens. But I believe that if they make it to the potential of what they're wanting this game to be, it's not. Are you serious? Oh my god. Wow, that was fast. It may have been close there for a moment. What the hell? That was way too fast. There was no way I was going to time that right. But yeah, if they actually realize the the potential of this game, it's going to be amazing. That's just all there is to it. I don't know what to do at this point, though. Hmm. Maybe when I see it like 200 G on my way, I should, or M on my way, I should just kill myself. It might work. I can't remember what tier the medical bed is. I kind of want to say it's a tier 2 bed, but I can't. I don't feel like the increased range for the higher tier medical beds is in. Like I feel like it's 10 kilometers for all medical beds in this version of the game because just playing on live. Okay, it's slowing down. Either way, I'll die of dehydration before long, regardless. So, all right, definitely killing myself this time. But no, I guarantee you, I've got 2,000 hours in this game minimum. So, is that worth a $45 game package for that much game time? I mean, it depends on how you're gonna look at it. But yeah, it's I would say it's definitely worth it though. But again, this is a really big time for Star Citizen though. Um, so we've got CitizenCon coming up next month. It's about a month from now. And that's when they usually do their big announcements and, usually put something in the game really big and uh, a lot of ship sales that you can't normally get, stuff like that. Um, and they show what they're working on for the next year, right? And what direction they're trying to go. So, but not only that, there are three major systems in development right now that are coming to an end on their development um, by November, I believe. By November, they're supposed to be done working on engineering, uh, the new inventory system, and crafting, I believe, is the third one. Now, whether they will be in the game ready to go at November, I really don't know. But I don't believe it'll be long after that if they don't put it in November, right? And those three systems are uh, tied very closely with base building, especially the crafting. But those three are tied very closely to base building, and that's one of the things that I am just really looking forward to is base building and doing all that. Now, that being said, that there's no guarantee that they're coming out, in that time frame, but I really believe that's probably getting close. Now, I don't know if they're going to try and drop all three at the same time or if they're going to go and do engineering first and then test that for a few patches and then do, crafting maybe or the new inventory system. That they may do it that way as well, but there's a ton of changes coming to this game, you know, fairly soon. Next year we've got supposedly a Squadron 42 release. Don't know if that will actually happen, but that's basically a single player version of this game, like a story mode um, game based on Star Citizen. I mean, yeah, but do you really think they're holding off the Galaxy just because of one module? Is that's my whole I that's my whole frustration with the Galaxy is why are you holding it back? Just give it the cargo module and release it, you know? Yeah, and that may well be Tater. Um, yeah, that may well be the case. But yeah, that like I think the Galaxy is also supposed to have a medical module, right? So they could do that. They could do that. We have medical in the game. Like there's no reason they couldn't do that. They could release the Galaxy with right there two modules. Yeah. I'm the same way with the Ironclad. I have the Ironclad pledged and I see no reason why they can't, you know, the command module doesn't work. Fine. That's fine. Hold on. I'm going to kill myself. Right now. We'll see. We'll see. I might respawn on the ship. And if not, I'm back in Stanton and this has been a waste. Maybe? I mean, it says Anvil Carrack. But yeah, the Ironclad, so the command module doesn't work. Who cares? I can I can live without that command module working for a while, you know? And it's not like they don't release ships that aren't finished, right? Just recently, it may have been the most recent release of a ship, the Wolf, doesn't even have its modules. Like it's yeah, there you go, exactly. But yeah, the Wolf, you don't even have the oh my God, I'm on my Carrack. All right, let's see if there's someone in my ship now, or if it just did this on its own. I mean, I don't know at this point. It could have just like some kind of bug. There is no one here. Really? There is no one here. My ship took off on its own, apparently. What the hell? Okay, well, that's a new one. Alright, I gotta go get in the pilot seat and see if I can get my... Yeah, I know. That's crazy. Yes, exactly. The Apollo's another great example. But I feel like, I really feel like the Ironclad could have been released months ago, right? And they're just holding it off. Well, I don't know why they're holding it off. Oh, I'm already at the water bridge. Alright. Let's get this. I can't believe that worked. Are we moving? Does it say we're moving?
Anvil Aerospace. All systems
It doesn't say
online.
we're moving. Okay, so I got my Carrack back. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is my bigger ship. And to put it in perspective, the ship that I was flying fits in this hangar up here. Like, so these ships, they can get extremely large. Where am I, though? Oh my god, it has me back on Pyro 1. Okay, I'm not even... what's on my body? Should I try to get my body? I guess. Surely it's not that... What's this? No. I feel like I was on this side over here somewhere. I don't know, we're gonna have to jump closer to my body somewhere and see what we can find. You know what, here, let's just jump. 11G on there. I mean, I guess I might as well go get my body. And this has already been derailed so far that... What's a few more minutes? But yeah, no, instead of doing that, instead of releasing these bigger ships that, you know, they sold as concepts that people have already paid money for, no, let's bring out another fighter. Yay. I'm so sick of seeing fighters released. You know, granted, that is something you can do in the game, but that's just one aspect of the game. You can't keep ignoring everything else and releasing fighters all the time, is my opinion. I don't know. I don't know. There's no telling what they're gonna do.
Quantum drive is now on.
I really thought the Ironclad was gonna release a couple months ago. I mean, I would have sworn they were gonna release it, and yeah, no, they didn't. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. So there you go, Salt. There's a good example of one of the bugs, apparently. My ship flew off on its own. Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, honestly, the list of ships like that is so long, it's ridiculous. One of the main ones I'm really looking forward to, and I really think they are going to have to do it before base building. Maybe they won't. I guess you could get by without it, but I really think the refining ships are going to come into the game before base building. So an expanse. That's one of the things I'm looking forward to on my ironclad, though, is I really think, of course I can't test it yet, but I believe
Bottom drive is
that I can fit the expanse and the prospector inside the hold of my ironclad. And I'm really looking forward to that. Uh, you won't let me route to that? Really? Just let me quantum to it. Ruh-roh. In theory, where do you think my, yeah, I mean, like, that's going to be amazing. Um, Not having to fly to a state. That's my biggest complaint with mining right now is I do most of my mining in the prospector because I mine solo, you know. So I can only pick up 48 SCU and I have to go back to the station. You know, like I spend more time actually going back and forth to the station to refine than I do actually mining. That's my biggest complaint about mining. Um, you know, if you fix that, mining is way better. I, well, oh my God, though, I just remembered what was in my bags.
shields offline.
That's that's horrible. You know, but that's the thing about it. There is so much to look forward to in this game. Uh, a lot coming, you know. Okay, I'm gonna have to get creative, I guess, to try and get my body back. And this may not work. But yeah, and you have to think, like, with crafting coming and base building, the amount of resources you're going to need for those is just huge. So yeah, if refining is in the game at that point, that's going to make getting all the resources you need for that stuff 100 times easier. Well, maybe not 100. Probably 10 times easier. And then just consider this. If they bring out the Expanse and they've got, you know, refining in the game, the Arastra is coming right after. And that ship is one that I really, really want to see. Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, the ironclad size could change a little still, but the Expanse could easily get bigger, easily before it's released. That dream may not come.
Shields
That
online.
that may not
Bottom
happen.
drive
You
is
know,
now out.
it's a thing. It's just something I'm hoping for. Same way at one time I was really hoping that the Galaxy hangar would be big enough to fit the prospector in it. You know, probably won't happen now, but
Shields offline.
I don't think it'll happen. But no, I'm off. I'm still off. Alright, hold on. Wonder if I go actually to where I was the first time. Yeah, maybe. Alright, let's just go ahead and finish this trip. It might line those up a little better. But yeah, there's a ton to look forward to. A lot that's coming. And honestly, the way they have increased their production speed on ships and gameplay, I think we're gonna see more sooner than we think. It's all just speculation, of course, but yeah. Illegal mission. Yeah.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, that could be fun. Actually make it worth it to... Damn it. That would actually make it worth it to hunt down whole seas. Okay, I guess this may be as good as I can do. I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of excitement over this game recently, just because we're getting close to the game changing in some really, really good ways. Yeah, actually, hey, actually, I just used a reclaimer a day or two ago, and I opened up the butt flap on the reclaimer. Yeah, the butt flap. That's what it's called. Um, anyways, I opened it up, and if you like hit the wall, if you hit the wall over the butt flap with a 16 SEU box, and it's flat and flush, and you don't hit either of the arms on the sides, right? It'll drop down and actually fall, like actually not get stuck on that little landing thing under it. So it is working. You just have to be very precise with how you drop the boxes. I mean, and then if some do get stuck on that little landing and wedged in there and you can't get them out, you just go ahead and get as many out as you can, and then if it gets stuck to where you can't get any more out, you just go back to the cockpit and hit close exterior, and it shoots those boxes out of there. It actually works pretty well now. Yeah, we didn't even use the elevator. Well, I mean, I honestly, man, I've only been back in this game for 3 weeks, 3 weeks maybe. So that's not the only change. Have you been in the reclaimer since they changed it? It's been last patch, I think, is when they changed a lot of their 4.2, or I don't remember when it was. It's been the last couple months though. But you know how my biggest complaint, right? Oh shit, I got to talking
Shields online. Quantum drive is now
and I
off.
missed it. Anyways, let me finish this story. So a couple months ago, they actually fixed the reclaimer and didn't say anything about it, right? Um, but one of my biggest complaints was you've got the Vulture, which, and the reclaimer, right? The tiny, small ship and the huge ship, right? And you would go to scrape a hole, and there was really no difference in how fast you could scrape between those ships. The reclaimers might have been a little bigger, but the Vulture had two, so it evened out, and there was really no difference when it came to scraping ships. So, since they fixed that patch, they also increased the radius of the beam on the reclaimer, right? So, you know the arrow salvage contracts, right? I went and did those in my reclaimer just to see what it was like see how the reclaimer would do on it. And howdy, Mossy. And the beam on the reclaimer covered the entire arrow, right? It finished the contract in about 2 seconds. Stripped all the RMC off of the arrow in about 2 seconds. So the reclaimer is definitely worth looking at now. They also gave the reclaimer PDCs. It has the same amount of PDCs as the Polaris. So it's actually viable to use it on bounty contracts now. So you can go do a bounty contract and let the PDCs.
Shields offline.
Well, okay, so the PDCs fire, but you also have pilot controlled weapons on the reclaimer now. You have control of the cheek turrets. And so you've got control of 4 size 3 weapons while you're piloting the reclaimer. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, they are kind of annoying. There's actually a video on YouTube that I was watching about a week ago where a guy was doing the ERT bounty contracts here in Pyro, and he was only doing the ones that are at mining bases. Um, but yeah, he was able to park up in the asteroid basically to where he only had to fight one target at a time, and he was able to take down the hammerhead and all the bounty ships one at a time, and yeah, probably made 3-4 million just off the construction materials for that. I know a reclaimer, if you break down a reclaimer, you can fill up your buffer twice just with construction materials. Well, I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know. I think they should I think they should target fighters. I don't think they should target anything bigger than a fighter though.
Quantum drive is now up.
God, I was not paying attention again.
Okay.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We're not. Okay. That's an Asgard. I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely worth checking out the reclaimer though if you haven't in a while. I would I definitely recommend it. Uh, it's a lot more fun than it used to be. Uh, Also, I saw another video where the guy was saying that, you know, if you put a braids on it, he could strip all of the RMC off of a hammerhead in 10 to 12 minutes. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, the AI is very overtuned at the moment. They are extremely accurate with their shots. Yeah, it's not great. You can honestly struggle on some of the bounties or the patrol missions just because they are, yeah. If you, well, I'll put it this way. I was trying to take down an MSR in a patrol bounty yesterday in my Hornet, and
Shields online.
I mean it was a
Autopilot is
nightmare,
now off.
you know, honestly. Just because there's no blind spot on the Mercury Star Runner, right? It has turrets on the top, on the bottom, and on the front. So, I mean, no matter what side you're on, they are shooting you. And that, I mean, I was doing everything I could, and yeah, I was just really struggling. Just trying to stay alive, you know.
Shields offline.
Wow, that looked like it was going right through my body, but it's nowhere near. Right? Look at this. That is, looks like it's going right through my body, and it's not even close. Wonder what this one will look like. That'll be further away. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, I really wanted to get that body back. I had a couple of the LL scopes on it. So, that sucks. How are you all off on the wrong? Okay. Alright. Thanks for hanging out, Tater. That was a fun discussion. Hell with it. Let's see what this looks like. That might go right through my body. The way this has turned out. Nope, it's still off to the right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say this stream is just scuffed, and I probably just need to quit at the moment. That was pretty horrible. I may come back and try and do this later and see if I can figure out a way for my ship not to leave without me. But yeah, yeah, I think we'll just call it good right there for now. Thank you for coming in to talk, Mossy Salt.